Peace and blessings, family. I want to welcome y'all to a brand new episode of Speak Your Peace presented by Unmute the Mic. I'm your humble host, Truth, a.k.a. Truth Speaks Volumes. And y'all know on this platform how we do, man. We invite guests to come on, speak their piece, drop some gems, and most importantly, talk their shit. Self-expression is one of the purest forms of self-love, so let's spread the love today. Today, we have the privilege, the honor, the opportunity to sit with one of the dopest lyricists, in my opinion, right? One of the dopest lyricists with one of the best pens I've heard in a very long time. And I don't say that too often. So, you know, my bar is kind of high. So when I say that, I really mean it. This dude is phenomenal. Just put out a new project. We're going to talk about that. We're going to get into a little bit of his journey, how he got here to this point, and what the plans are for the future. But I want to just jump right into it. So without further ado, I want to welcome Marc to the show.
Appreciate
the
you
illest, the illest.
Appreciate it.
My guy. So, how you feeling, man? How you feel?
I feel good, feel relieved.
Okay.
All those, mainly because like this project has been in the works for a couple of years, maybe like a year and a half, but a lot of things set it back. Like I was saying, at the listening joint, like producer's hard drive crashed, so we lost all the mixes and everything. So it's been a long journey to get to it. You know what I'm saying? The music coming out. So
we finally here, man.
Yeah,
so
we
congratulations. Phenomenal project, and we're gonna definitely talk about the project. That's what I really want to focus on. But how I got introduced to you. So the homie Seven.
Yeah.
Shout out to Seven. She was just up here. Another DMV artist. She's fire as well. If you ain't heard about it, and you need to learn about her. I was listening to her last EP, Valley Nights, and that was December 2022. And so I'm listening, and it's my first time was really getting to know her at the time too. So I'm like, damn, like she's talented, like she got some skills. Yeah. Get to like 6 or 7, whatever the number was, and here comes Past Trauma featuring Marc. So I'm like, that's a dope name. Who the fuck is that? So I'm like listening, and I'm like, no, who the fuck is that? Like, dude is crazy. Like the penmanship, I was like, oh nah. Like, so I immediately I looked you up right then and there, and I really been a fan ever since.
Appreciate
you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I'm in the presence of greatness, and I hope that you know your greatness, bro, because like you are fire. But I want to give you the opportunity for people who haven't heard of you, heard your music, anything like that. I don't necessarily want to just label you a rapper, right? Tell the people who you are as an artist. What can they expect to hear when they listen to your music?
As far as like my artistry, I kind of base it off of like, I'm like a I don't want to say old school rapper, but like, you know how back in the day there was like emphasis on wordplay, entendres, you know, metaphors, that type shit. That's what I base my artistry off of, like when I rap. So, but I kind of mix it into like, you know, this new style of, you know, gotta have some melodies in there. So it's gonna be a melody somewhere in my song. If I'm just rapping, there's a melody in the background. Like that's how I approach the music now. So, but yeah, mostly I it's the wordplay for me. Like that's what gets me going. That gets me.
Yeah. Likewise. And I think that's why I was just so impressed, because that seems to have gone by the wayside, or not everybody is focusing on that. It's more of the vibe now. It's what vibe are you giving? It's not so much focus on the wordplay. So I appreciate that from you. So you homegrown from the DMV, born in DC, raised in PG, just like me. Shout out Washington Hospital Center for getting me here safely. So what part of PG you from?
Upper Marlboro. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so did you and Seven know each other before the music?
Nah.
Cause she from there too.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on up in Marlboro? They got in the water, bro. They just breeding fire ass rappers up in Marlboro.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Nah, I didn't know her before. Yeah, it was. How did I run into her? I ran into her on like it was like a open mic scene for a while. I was hitting a bunch of those, and then ran into her. But she was dating someone I went to school with back in the day.
Okay.
So that's kind of how we linked up, and so we've been cool ever since.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna just because you brought up the open mic scene, right? What's your opinion on the DMV music scene as a whole? Like, can you make it here? Do you have to leave? Some people feel like you got to leave to make it. You know what I mean? What's your opinion on it, if you have one that you're willing to share?
I don't really. I mean, the scene is kind of dead to me for rappers like us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this area isn't checking for a super lyrical or like just somebody that has something to say with their pen. It's more like they're looking for the person who got the most bodies. I don't know. You know, people killing people
right.
and drug dealers.
Drill
you know,
type rap.
that drill scene. So that's what they're looking for real in this area, and it's kind of like hard to break through with just like art.
Right. Okay. I think I agree with that too. I think it can happen. It's just gonna take a little more work.
Yeah.
Because if you great, and people gonna find greatness naturally, right?
Nah, I feel you.
So you went to college, North Carolina, AT&T.
Yeah.
Graduated degree. Was it web design, graphic design?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you choose that subject?
Funny enough, I mean, I chose that lane because I was like, man, somebody gonna have to do my album artwork. So like, let me go learn that. You know what I'm saying?
So it was about the music. You wasn't about the music.
For real, yeah.
Okay.
That's what I had in mind. But I mean, a degree is a degree, and then I took it where I took it. But that was the initial thought.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you played ball there too.
Yeah, played ball.
Right. So how did we get from? How did you put the ball down and picked up the mic essentially? Because if you played as good as you rap, nigga, I don't see why you not in the league. Like why we not in the league right now, Marc? Like.
Oh man, nah, probably just because I'm not the tallest person. Like you look at me, I'm like,
discrimination.
It's a lot of that in basketball. But yeah, I was always doing the music thing though. So like, whether I was in high school, but basketball came first. So like after I graduated, that's when I kind of like really like leaned into music like seriously.
Yeah, and so I think that's one of the things that stood out to me when I heard you feature on Seven's project. I was like, dude really sounds seasoned. Like you sound like you know who you are, like you know your brand. Yeah. You cultivated your sound. Like that's what I got from it anyway. And so based on the internet, now the internet don't know everything. Some of y'all that don't know that. It don't know everything. But from what I could find, you've been dropping music consistently at least since 2015, from what I could find anyway.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about yearly. Every year it's a single, it's an EP, it's an album, it's a combination. It's all of that for years now. We talking almost a decade now, right? Mm-hmm. I think one of the hardest things for artists is to be consistent. You know, life happens and shit happens and money happens and things like that. But what has kept you so consistent, man, for almost 10 years?
I guess just the love of it, for real. And I be feeling like I'm not consistent enough.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
You're
like,
doing all right.
I be like, I need to drop more music, but you know.
I
mean, it's just the love of it. Like, I don't know. It's no better feeling than making some fire shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't really explain it no other way. There's no other feeling than like, damn, I wrote that.
I wrote that.
Yeah,
bro,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I be listening like,
this shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, there's no better feeling than that.
So when did you first discover the feeling? Like you said, you know, music always been around.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how far back are we talking?
When I got that feeling.
Mm-hmm. Like when you knew, I'm pretty good.
Probably high school.
High school.
But I wasn't in my, like, looking back, I probably wasn't that good, but I
Right.
felt like I was, and I probably was for the time, but like looking back, it's like, no, I wasn't that good. Somebody should have told me stop.
Oh no. You was good. You was good.
But yeah,
You evolved over time, right?
Yeah.
So, but who was some of your influences back then that made you even want to start writing? Like,
damn, back then,
mm-hmm.
of course, Jay-Z.
Okay.
Lupe Fiasco.
Lupe. I can see that.
I don't know. I was heavy on like the underground. Battle rap wasn't as mainstream back then. I was watching a lot of battle rap and like the way they was playing with words. Yeah, the way they was playing words. I was like, well, I gotta step my shit up.
Okay.
So I mean,
have you ever thought about that scene? Like, have you ever participated in battle rap?
nah.
No, that ain't thing for you.
Yeah, nah. I mean, I have it. I mean, not officially, but like, you know, in high school we have our little. Let's go to the parking lot and do a little battle. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. That's probably like my only little phase of battle rapping.
Are you a freestyler or a writer?
I feel like they both one and the same for real. So like my last album, I kind of like didn't write any of it. Just kind of like wrote it as I went.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like mentally write, not just physically.
Right.
So like this one, I actually brought the pen and paper back out and was sat down and wrote.
Okay.
Yeah.
But do you have a preference?
I don't.
All
It's kind of like in the moment with me, like whatever I'm feeling.
All right. Okay. So let's get into the project, man. So just dropped a new album, Rill Friends, November 8th, and it's RILL. See what he did there? Ill Friends. Okay. So how's the reception been so far from those who have heard it?
Yeah, the ones that have heard it, they've really fucked with it.
Two of us right here right now, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Yeah, the people that have heard it fuck with it, say it's my best work, and that's what, us as artists aim to do with our latest projects. It should be better than our last. So,
Okay.
I mean, I appreciate the love that I've gotten so far. It's not out general into like the general, people that just got streaming it. The people that fuck with me have it.
Yes.
But the people that I guess aren't really convinced yet, they don't have it yet. So
okay.
When they come out on streaming, then I'll really have a good gauge on the reception.
Right. They'll catch the wave. Okay. So, like I said, we had the opportunity of coming to the listening party, which happened the day before the release. It's released on Even. Check it out on Even right now. Pay what you want, $1, $200, whatever you want. But we were there, and bro, I was so impressed that I went home. My wife was asleep. I woke her up. I had to wake her ass up. And if you know her, that was not a good idea, bro. I was playing with fire, my life, everything. But I had to wake her up and just tell her about it. Because it was such a vibe, the aesthetic, everything. Like, I really want to talk about how you decided to tie in the movie Juice. So the movie Juice with Tupac, Oh My Epps, right? Classic. It was heavy in the concept for the album. So like the album cover is like a cartoon version of the Four Friends. The listening party, Juice was playing on the TV. The rollout leading up to it. You had clips of the movie in your story. So whose idea was it to bring Juice in like that?
It was mine. It was kind of a late addition for real.
Really?
The music was pretty much done. I was having the hardest time sequencing that joint for real. Like it took me a while, and I don't know. One day I guess I had the movie on, and I was just like, wait, this is kind of like everything that like theme wise embodies like as far as like my album. So I was like, yeah, we gonna all dress up and shoot a cover like
that's just
out of scene out of Juice. But I was like, damn, I can't find the all the clothes or whatever for everybody. So I was like, I gotta get somebody to draw it. So now we on illustration. I got somebody to draw it. Got that. Then I started watching the movie more. I was like, I'm gonna put some clips on some of these songs where it's some dead space, and the rest is history for real.
That's fire. That's fire. Like, and it really tied in, even with the title. It's Rill Friends, and we all know how the movie Juice went. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I thought it spoke to your genius. I think like to incorporate that. Who produced it?
My man Jamal, his cousin, and this guy out of New York, A&Q Music. They're like a collective. Okay. So they kind of work on the beats together.
Did you work with them before? Or was this your first time?
No, we've been working for a couple of years now, probably like 4 years. So the last probably like 2 or 3 projects I put out was produced by them. Yeah. Okay. But we've been like the first couple we was trying to figure out each other. So like this one I feel like we got it right.
Right, yeah. Right. And you could tell, man, it's a solid body of work, man. I think it's one of the best albums I've heard this year. Especially coming out of this area too. Like it's different. Like you set yourself apart. Like I really think so. But you mentioned the melodies. I heard you singing on them. I heard you. Are you doing all the backgrounds?
So most, yeah, but a lot. Sometimes Jamal will do some harmonies on a couple songs. I can't really remember which ones he he'll like I won't even ask him to. Because he
it.
mixes my stuff too. So like I send it to him and then like he'll send it back with
You got some
some
melodies
yeah.
on there? That's
like,
tough.
Nigga always nigga on my shit. Nah, that's my
that's
man,
all right though. It was
Yeah.
fire. So will we ever get an R&B Marc ill album?
That's crazy you asked that. Like I was thinking about that. That's like that's somewhere I want to push myself. Like I want to do an all, R&B melodic type of project.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it. I wasn't expecting you to say yes, but I'm happy you did.
Yeah,
I
I
was
listen to
not
R&B
expecting
more than I listen to rap.
Me too. Me
So,
too,
I mean-
bro. Me too. Me too. I'm an R&B head. We were just talking about that the last time, like on my way home, and we rode here together. I'm putting it on.
Mhm.
She be thinking I be trying to serenade her, but so you got some dope features on the project.
Mhm.
So we got Dash Carrera.
Mhm.
My first time hearing the Dash Carrera, it kind of remind me of like Andre. To me, the way he rap. You got Seven on there.
Mhm.
Shout out to Seven again. She told y'all do the verse for verse, project for project.
Yeah,
Please
we
keep
been-
that going.
Yeah, we might just gotta do a collab tape at this
I
point.
think so.
Yeah.
Hey, can I get a feature? I just need one
Hey.
feature, bro. Just give me on there real quick. And you got West Side Boogie on there.
Yeah.
West Side Boogie on there. Co-defendants.
Mhm.
So I mean, don't brag too much. You got West Side Boogie on your fucking album, dog. That's a big deal. That seemed to be a crowd favorite that night. I think for me, I feel like this album, your favorite track can change very easily, just because every song is good.
Yeah.
So depending on where you at that day, what mood you in, I think that your favorite can change. So right now, my favorite is Need More, because I just keep singing that motherfucker. It's catchy.
Okay.
It's catchy. The outro, I think, is very special. The way you put that together. And I don't want to give away too much because I want them to go listen to it.
Mhm.
But the storytelling on that joint, the way it was super creative. So, but I want to ask you your favorite track, if you had to pick. I know it's your baby, but you got to pick. Everybody got a favorite kid. Sorry.
Yeah, it's just so hard to pick one for real. Mainly because I mean, some of it's so old, but I gotta remember like where I was at when I first made it. I mean, Need More was a favorite at a point. Payback was. I feel like they always a favorite at a point.
Okay.
Need More, Payback.
But if you had to pick,
If I had to
like
pick,
today, what would it be?
Everything That Glitters.
Okay. I fuck with that. I like all of them, bro. So
Yeah.
don't listen to me. I've been playing it since that day. Like, we did our Saturday cleaning. That was on. So my mother-in-law was like, "Who's that?" Oh, it's Marc. She was like, "It's good. It's
Yeah,
good."
The intro was probably my favorite for a minute too. Just how I like, cause that was probably one of the last songs I did.
Okay.
It kind of just tied everything together, and I was just like, I'm one of them artists that like, I love intros. Like intros gotta
set it
like,
up.
yeah, it gotta set the
It
tone.
set it
So
up.
I felt
Yeah.
like that one is up there for me.
Okay. Yeah, when it came on, I looked at them too, and I said, "Oh, this what we doing?" Like that's because but like I said, the way you start and how you finish, it matters,
Right.
and you sealed it up like real nice, bro.
I appreciate you
did
paying
your
attention.
thing, man.
I be thinking I'm doing stuff like that for no reason, because a
Nah,
lot of people
care.
don't even get to the back half of an album that long from someone they not used to
Right.
like listening to all the time. So I feel like sometimes the last song on the album can get lost. So you know.
But I'm glad you still put the effort in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you released it on Even, and like I said, that's more of like a artist to consumer
Yeah.
type vibe where people can pay what they want. It goes directly to you,
Right.
versus streaming. So you mentioned it at the party, but you put it so eloquently, man. So I want you to tell us again just the thinking behind releasing it on Even instead of just going straight to DSPs.
Yeah. So I mean, the original idea, we was trying to get it out on DSPs like the day after. So I mean,
Okay.
it was gonna all be there together. But since it happened, we leaned into it. But the idea behind it is like streaming, like they really be robbing artists. You artists.
Straight
So
raw.
so like $5 to get $5, someone will have to stream your music 1,500 times. So it's like, damn, if you really support this person, just streaming ain't really doing it.
That ain't it.
You know what I'm saying? Because then you gotta stream it 1,500 times for them to see $5.
That's crazy.
Might as well just give them the $5 and then go stream it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Because who's really going to listen to something that many times?
Exactly.
Even stuff that you love, I don't think that you listen to it that many
Nah.
times. So, yeah, they got to fix that.
Yeah.
They got to do something about that. So, and I that's how I did the last EP too. Put it out on Bandcamp first, like, you know, just because this shit is not, it's not cheap.
Right.
To do.
Exactly. Yeah, it's not cheap. And it's not like I'm trying to pay the bills with what I get from it. I'm putting it back into the music.
Right.
Eventually.
Right.
But like, if I keep, you know, we keep pouring into it and not getting nothing back, it just, you know, it deflates us. So as artists, so like, if you support somebody, you should, you know, support them so they can keep giving you what you love.
Yeah, I'm with that. So I read somewhere. I've been doing my research, Marc. You know, I interview articles and stuff. So your style has been compared to Joe Budden, J. Cole, and I'm not mad at that because those are two people I consider to be lyricists, right? So anybody can really make words rhyme. Like my 3-year-old son is really good at that. He can make shit rhyme. But I feel like there's a difference between like rappers and lyricists. And that's okay. There's a lane for everything. But everybody ain't a lyricist. I think that you are a lyricist. So if you had to, and you don't have to, but if you had to compare yourself to somebody, who would you say you're most like?
Damn. I mean, the person, I would probably say Cole, I guess, if I had to. But, like, I feel like I've kind of, like, created my own lane now, like, where I'm kind of, like, I'm just me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But, like, it started as, I'm similar to Cole, but now, we are similar because, you know, people rap. Rap, it's not a lot of people that rap like that anymore. So, of course, you're going to get compared to the biggest person that raps like that.
Same kind of class.
Yeah.
Different. You're still unique. But, like, because your flow, you have a unique flow. Like, I can, like, when I hear your songs, like, it's not predictable, but it's a Marc song. Like, it's an ill song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The more I listen to it. So, but I think y'all definitely are in the same class. You know what I'm saying? So, this is the off the wall question I threw in here, right? So rap has had different eras, right? It's still a young genre, but it's had different eras within it, right? If you could pick any era of rap to participate in, which one would it be?
Ooh.
I know I be doing that shit sometimes. I just be coming up with random questions.
Ooh, I don't know.
Where would you thrive, you think?
Damn. Probably late 90s. Early 2000s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think so. I can see that too.
Yeah.
But now it's your time too, man.
Yeah.
Now it's your time. It's our time. That's why we do this, because I feel like I want to, my job, I want to highlight the dopeness. You feel me? Like you said, in this area, how the scene is, like, if we can do our part, because it's some hidden talent here. It's no reason why you shouldn't be on the radio right now consistently. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we do this right here, just to get some more eyes, like get some more listeners, because what you're doing is dope and people need to know about it, right? So you've been doing this for a while. What would you say is one of the hardest challenges you face as an artist so far?
The hardest challenge is realizing this shit all fake. Like,
no, you gotta elaborate on that.
This shit all fake, man. It's all payola. Like, when you see something, like, most of the time somebody paid for it. It's not like, oh, he popping, he on this page, like, he paid for that. It just is what it is, and everybody's looking for a payday nowadays. Like, you can't. It's nobody that sees talent is like, oh, I want to help this person. Yeah. It's more about, all right, he looks like he probably wants to be on, so hey, how much can you pay me to get on my page that probably got 500 followers that would actually fuck with you? Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then they be having bots.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
You be saying, like, how the fuck you got 50,000 followers?
Exactly, and 10 comments.
You got, like, 10 comments. Y'all niggas don't peep that.
The engagement will be way up if you had 50,000 followers.
That's all I'm saying.
And that's what I mean. Like, people get pages like that. They probably bought it from somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
The demographic isn't probably what you looking for. You try to hit a whole nother demographic, but you paying this person because it looks good.
Right. Just
You know
just for the look.
That's, I mean, that's kind of like the hardest part of this, and just the marketing as an independent artist as a whole is kind of hard. Especially because with limited funds, you got to pay all these different people to get your music in front of the people that you want to hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with that being said, what is your thoughts on, or what are your thoughts on labels? Like, if a label came knocking right now, what's your thoughts? Do you want to stay independent? Are you?
It would just have to make sense, because I mean,
Right.
I enjoy the freedom of doing what I want to do, when I want to do it, how I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? I've heard too many horror stories of people that gotten this deal and they on the shelf. They trying to, or they the label switch up their whole style. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or you got to rap over this type beat, get this feature.
Mm-hmm.
It would just have to make sense. A deal at this point in my career, like, yeah, it had to make sense.
Okay. I feel the same way too, and it just got to make sense, dog. Because you don't really need a label anymore.
Really, all we need is the marketing, because
Yeah.
we can record ourselves, get that done. We don't need your money for studio time and all that. Like, really, we just need the relationships that the labels have.
Yeah.
Like with playlists, because you're not getting on them big Spotify playlists if you don't got a label behind you.
Man,
Let's be
I
honest.
done pitched so many times.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I'm telling them why this song is fire.
In the dark. You know what I'm saying?
And they tell you like it's so easy. Like, oh yeah, just
picture.
What I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm
nah,
like,
that's
bitch,
bullshit.
There's 2 million songs getting uploaded a day.
Mm-hmm.
And to cut through all that, okay.
Exactly.
But before we go on, I can't go further without mentioning the drip, the merch, everything ill. So so did the degree helping with the brand? Because you got, every time I see you
so,
wearing
yeah.
the brand, bro. Every time I see you, whether it's social media, in person, you rocking your own shit.
Yeah.
You know, so you made the logo, you did all of that yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, shout out to college, man. Look, I gotta help niggas. Like, you feel like it give you a leg up as an artist, though?
Nah.
Nah.
Nah. I mean, it just adds to the aesthetic.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been like dating back to like my middle school years. Like, I used to make shirts for people and sell them.
Okay.
So like, I feel like that just was something that I've always done. And then like, I kind of like started making my own stuff. That's what happened. Go to college for graphic design. Now I can fool around and make different designs. And you know,
That's dope.
It is what it is. Yeah.
I think that's dope, man. Me and my friend was just talking the other day, and she was like, cause she found out I can draw a little bit. You know, I ain't no Picasso or nothing like that. I do my thing. You know, I color with my son every now and again. And she was like, you know, most creatives have other talents that they just not, that you just don't know about. Or yeah, that people just they not known for it.
Okay.
But they got other talents. Like, you know, like I'm saying, I'm hearing you sing.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I ain't want to just box you in and be like, oh, he's, you know, rapper. Because you be singing too, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Johnny Gill.
Johnny Gill.
But in a world of content, that's the world we live in now. You know, we speaking about graphic design and everything. It's getting pushed. People consume music now with their eyes first, not even with their ears. So it used to be you put out a single, you push a single, you put out a video, right? They hear it and then they see it. Now it's like it's totally backwards. Like if you ain't viral,
and hear it at the same time.
If they don't, if the shit ain't go viral on TikTok, are they even going to check for the song? You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's the type of world we live in now, right? So, but you don't post that much.
Yeah.
You don't post that much. So is that something that you want to do more of, or you just like, nigga, I make music, fuck with my music?
Yeah, I mean, the goal is to consistently post, you know, because I mean that's part of it. I kind of just went dark this year, really, because I was dropping a lot of EPs in between, but the album was done. So the frustration for me was I was like, I'm dropping all this what I thought was throwaways at the time.
Okay.
Like, bro, like let's just cut the cord real quick, get everything ready for this album, and then after that we can, consist postly.
Okay.
Post consistently. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of why I haven't really been posting a lot. But yeah, the goal is to do that. But,
okay. Get some more.
Yeah.
That's what they say, man. You gotta post. You gotta post every day, 3 times a
but
day.
I just don't be wanting to post anything. Like, it gotta make sense.
Mm-hmm.
It gotta be quality.
Okay.
I don't really want to just post just to be posting.
I think it adds to the mystery too. People they're not mysterious no more.
Yeah, that's
you know everything about everybody.
We from
now.
that, we that era of artists being that mystique, where it's like, damn, I wonder what their life like.
Mm-hmm.
But now I feel like people share too much.
A little bit too much.
Yeah.
They be on live wilding,
Yeah,
bro. I don't know. So I'm with you. So, some people, I want to ask you the question. So some people measure like their success based on like how much money they make or how many followers they have, and so somebody like you got over 600 monthly listeners. You got 2 features from Westside Boogie. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You've been doing this for almost a decade. I look at that and say he's successful, but how do you measure your success and your impact?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I try.
I don't really know. I mean, I kind of measure it based off of, I guess it's just an internal thing. Like, am I getting better? And like, how is this a great body of work? Of course, the response means a lot too. The respect from other artists that I respect is also what I would say would be successful. Like,
Okay.
I've gotten nods from certain people that people listen to, so it's like that right there. I would say, yeah, I'm successful in that sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what advice would you give to an up and coming artist or to somebody who's been doing it maybe just as long as you but haven't reached that level of success yet? What would you tell them?
Don't lose yourself trying to, get the notoriety that you think you deserve. It'll come.
Facts.
You just gotta stay the course. You know what I'm saying? You can't switch up your whole style or your whole what you stand for just because that's what you think people are listening to. You know what I'm saying? Them trends come and go.
That's a fact. They don't last. Bubblegum, popcorn, microwave. Yeah. But okay, so I got one more question for you. I like to close out the show with a little, make it more personal, right?
Mm-hmm.
So tell us something about you that nobody knows, but no one would ever guess. And I guess I shouldn't say nobody know, because somebody might know. Not a lot of people know, and nobody would guess.
Damn, I don't know. Damn. I mean, seeing me, you already said it, but nobody would get. I mean, I walk into a room, nobody would guess. Oh, he played basketball,
Nah, I ain't know that.
That's what I'm saying. That nobody would know that.
You was like Steph.
Yeah,
you was crazy.
Something like that.
See what I'm saying?
But I mean, nobody would know that.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm trying to think of something else, but that might be it.
We'll take it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so tell everybody where they can follow you at. When can they expect the album on DSPs? Whatever else you want to share, it's your time.
Well, when is coming out?
Look.
I can say it's out now,
well,
or I can say it's out. You know what I'm saying?
You say whatever you want. It gonna come out when it gonna come out. And y'all gonna hear when y'all gonna hear.
This shit is out now.
It's out now.
You can follow me on, all my Instagram and Twitter is Marc_ill. TikTok is everything ill.
Ill is by the merch too. Tell them about the merch, man. You gotta put that out there.
I be, my it be too much sometimes. I don't be trying to promote that because I don't be updating my site for real.
Buy the merch, man.
I don't be updating my site. People be like, wait, you got that? I'm like, yeah, it ain't on the site yet, but you can hit me for it. You know what I'm saying?
But you got some stuff.
Yeah.
Follow it, buy the merch, y'all.
Yeah, you see me
dope.
wearing some shit, you be like, I want that. I got you.
Okay,
Even if
well, I
it ain't
want to
on the
have
site,
it.
I got you.
All right,
I mean,
man.
I would have brought some tonight, but I ain't had time to,
It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's all love, man. So again, I want to thank you for coming on here, man, and chopping it up with us. I respect what you're doing. Please keep going. Don't stop. If you don't believe in you, then I believe in you, bro. Keep on going. So y'all tune in next time. We gonna keep bringing that greatness. Love.